What's up and good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today is a big day for the restaurant build project. Check out this trailer. This is an interesting trailer. Look at it. It's got a separate upper area. Looks like the doors are separate. Two smaller doors up there, two bigger doors down below. Actually, yeah, two bigger doors. That's a very interesting trailer. What do you guys think that thing is for? Like I was saying, today is a big day because we are finally closing in all of the plumbing trenches and pouring all of the footings. That is a huge step because, again, that means now we are moving forward. As soon as we get all the holes in the ground filled in, we can now start to build up and out and make freaking progress. Wow. No, wow. You're also quiet at this early? Let's see the current pack out situation. Still looks the same, man. Not impressed. Not very impressed.
If I go to lift the lid on this.
Yep.
I bet that they make those things so that it has that 2-inch space behind it, you know?
Okay.
But then if I go like this.
Yeah, no, that's why those ain't it, man. They actually now make that in a one big drawer the same size as that tub.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it kind of eliminates that issue. That's why I've never wanted a big tub. The big tub's the dumbest fucking thing. You put something on top of it, you're fine. Alrighty, y'all, Muddy is already here. We got pump set up in the alley. Dave's new van looking fantastic. Papa Rhino's truck always looking beautiful. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Bad. How about you?
Good.
All right, here we go.
Hold up. Here, you can take more.
Yeah, for sure. Get a nice look.
Tighten it on this. Looks beautiful, Dave. Slab. You taking over your dad's business? Wasn't he trying to get out, or?
Now, but I do my own thing now. Too,
Gotcha.
so I would say like half the time I'm doing his stuff, and then half the time I'm doing my own.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I'm making more money, which is.
You know where I can get a 99 proof candy canes?
Dude.
Are we getting stocked up for Christmas a little bit early? I expected better, you know? A bunch of really cheap liqueur.
What's going on? Yeah, man, I've seen those all over the fucking place. So what I want to do now, I talked to Anna. Here's by that door. Build this. We don't build this little nug right here, but we build this, and then over here, okay?
Right.
If we go up about 8 feet, and then we put a 2x6 ceiling joist on top of that, okay? And then we plywood that for a floor. Then we can put our heating shit all back on top of that and everything, you know?
Right.
Okay. Then we want to build a wall that goes from here to the ceiling, okay?
Right.
Now this is about my skid of 2x, which I've always wanted to buy. Because no matter how many 2x4s you think you need,
not enough.
That's right. All right, so I tally 151 studs just here.
Okay.
Okay.
2x4, 8 foot, 2x6, plus plywood. Okay. Can we just get to the gosh dang point?
What size skid of 2x4 should we buy? 10? Because we got 18 feet to the ceiling over here. So if I use an 8-foot stud, should we get a skid of 10-footers? Hear me out, Rhino. Hear me out. If we get a skid of 10-footers, then not only can we achieve
everything,
whatever, but we're going to chew through that blocking like fucking crazy. So it's kind of cool. Here's where the stair landing would be.
Right.
You know, we're kind of looking that way on this angle, okay? And so that's how tall the floor would be. And then we'll go ahead and put a door and shit. I think that's how they had it, actually. Was put a door in there off of that stair landing.
Okay.
So the public ain't gonna get in there. It's not for the public.
What you got, buddy?
So I got this. We got these jigs I made to put the anchor bolts in.
Yep. You got this. You got this.
But I want to lift it up like this, okay?
Yep. I got it if you want to go over there.
Okay.
Yep. Kind of go to you a little bit. Keep going to you. Like this way. Yep. There you go. All right. Snexy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, this music sucks. Leave you in charge for 5 minutes and we get the worst music I've ever heard. Oh, right here for now. Nailed it, buddy. I think I'm just, you gotta come up with your side and get me over this plywood. Or is there? Yep. There we go. Hold on. All right. Go to you. Yep. Keep going. There we go. Sunshine looked like you've been doing it 100, man. He ain't dropped the cigarette once. It ain't even lit.
John's lit.
Hey.
All right, careful, boys.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Cut it up. Put it in the dumpster.
Hey, throw that shit away.
I'm sick of storing shit over here. Next one coming out. Go around, Davo.
This far gone. Too far gone. Rhino don't play, dude.
Like this pivot?
Whoa, whoa.
Watch your toes.
There it goes.
Who allowed glass on site? Son of a bitch. All right, nobody go crawling around on the floor, all right? Closed-toed shoes only, boys. Dog, it's gonna fit. They built scissor lifts to go through doorways.
Yeah, well, we had to cut.
We'll make it fit. Yep. Is it Friday?
Friday.
Feels like Friday. Oh, we got to take a picture? I don't want to be in the picture. Nah, not responsible.
I'm on TikTok anyways.
Perfect.
You gonna make it through that doorway, dude?
Well, if you guys have to, you guys can fucking
Remove it?
yeah, you can remove it.
Okay.
I think you gonna make it, dude.
Yeah, we might.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, we took out that trim, dude.
We'll make under the trim.
There you go.
Maybe.
Come on, man. That's on that.
Easy day, boys. Easy day.
And just like that, guys, the concrete is all laid down. Finally filled back in to where we no longer have to deal with falling in holes and open trenches and footings. We've got all of our anchor bolts in line right here. That is where the plates are gonna go that are gonna attach the walls to the concrete. Same with that backside right there. You can see all of those anchor bolts. Then obviously these are gonna be all bathrooms. These we're gonna be retrofitting bolts into after the fact when we go to frame up all these walls for the bathrooms. We're just gonna be using Titan bolts. Now there is a lot of patching going on, right? I mean, clearly we ripped out a good majority of the concrete in this place. And you're probably thinking, well, all right, there's gonna be some floor covering over top of that. They wanna keep these floors looking as crappy as they can kind of keep them looking. So honestly, our patchwork looks too nice because this is what we're mating up to, is this stuff that has, you know, however many years of different colored paint. We've got blue over here, there's purple paint right there. It is cracked, it is chipped. This is gonna get filled back in with some type of epoxy, but their plan is just to seal the floors. They want this place to be like a nitty gritty New York style pizza joint. So kind of the rougher around the edges stuff like this is, like the floors, the happy the owners are gonna be. So it's gonna be interesting when you start to see this place come together. But man, are we happy to finally have this all closed up so we can actually get some work done. So again, we've got our scissor lift that showed up earlier. That is gonna assist us when we go to frame up these walls for the bathrooms, which are gonna go 8 foot tall. Then from there, we gotta go to the ceiling. And yeah, it's gonna get pretty interesting. Things are gonna start to move really quick. So we're pretty much finished up for the day. Next step is we got a lumber delivery showing up. And then we are gonna be tearing out that wall right there in sections and rebuilding all of that. No, we talked about it in the past few videos on this project. This building is actually falling down. You'll notice on the outside, we've got all this temporary bracing because this wall is leaning very heavily this way. And basically 3 out of the 4 walls of this building are failing and need to come down. Or at least one's really failing. The other ones, I think the engineers are just worried about, even though they've been standing for 100 something years. So we have to replace 3 of those 4 walls. And today is the official start of that. I'm gonna take you guys inside. We're going back on the head mount. Hopefully you guys like the content that way because it actually allows me to get some work done instead of trying to hold a camera. So the first wall that's gonna be coming down is this one. Abel is gonna be starting on that today while we are drywalling over here on our shaft liner wall, which is the metal studded and purple fiberglass shaft liner wall you see behind me there. So that is essentially a fireproof wall that's gonna be continuing from there all the way over to there, all the way over to there. And that is to separate this business from the business next door and fireproof it. Well, I guess fireproof it. It buys you a little bit of time. So we have 1 layer of the shaft liner, which is the purple stuff back there, and then we need 2 layers of drywall on the front, and that completes your whole shaft liner setup. So right now we're gonna be throwing our 2 layers of drywall up while Abel is working over here and starting to tear down this wall in between us and the liquor store next door. Yes, we still have all of their bottles and all of that because we couldn't tear that wall down, number 1, until we had the permit finalized. Number 2, until we had all of the concrete patch back in, the footing poured over there, because you don't want to start tearing all that stuff down and filling these holes in. Plus, it would be just a pain in the butt to actually work over here when we had, you know, that 16-inch wide trench opened up. Who wants to cantilever out and reach over that to be able to tear this wall down? So all of that is in, concrete is in and looking fantastic. We've got our 3x bottom plates here, 3x bottom plates over there, and ready to start making some real progress on this place. A little 2 foot. Johnny boy, you got a chalk line? No? All right, see if we find a chalk line in Dave's van. Dave is trying to figure out how he wants to organize this thing with the pack out system. Hopefully he figures something better out than that. The big tubs on the bottoms is the worst idea ever. You can see he started with the rigid system. This is like one of the OGs before pack outs. And it's great until you need to get something on the bottom drawer. That's not even the big bottom drawer. And you have all this other crap on top. It's a pain in the butt to get to them. So drawers on the bottom is where it's at. See if I can find a chalk line real quick. So I am not a drywall guy, don't enjoy doing it. Can't say I'm really good at it, but for this application, Jesus, the fan's trying to close in on me. Oh, it was a chalk line. Oh, jeez, I can't even see in here. This fan needs some better lighting. Nope. Oh, there we go. Looks like a chalk line. We got fresh chalk on it. We do. Oh, me something tall and strong. Make it a hurricane before I go insane. Son of a gun, man. You were on it. Fucking one of the best cuts I've seen yet, John.
Thanks, man. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, David.
Set the spot, boys. The second layer. Second layer.
Shit. Wait, we're doing 2 layers? What it's all been for.
First layer gets nothing. No tape, no nothing. Second layer, we got to stagger the joints, and then that one is the one that gets fire taped. Don't cut my fingers, man. They're the only ones I got. Check out this 1982 screwdriver.
Alrighty guys, well unfortunately it was too loud today with all the roto hammering going on the old brick wall there that I couldn't like film as we were kind of going throughout the day. It was just, you would have heard roto hammers all day long. So we ended up getting this wall all done. One wall came down, that wall came completely down, and well, this wall got completely drywalled. Got the shaft liner, which is the first layer that you saw in the back there. Then it is 2 layers of 5/8 drywall. So the first one had to go horizontal, and then the second one went vertical. We left it long over here because we're gonna be tying in another wall right here, and we don't know exactly where that's gonna live. So for now, we left it long. We will trim that in place later. And then over here, you can see they got to this wall completely torn down, and just to be a little extra safe, you can see there's a concrete beam going across, but it has some cracks in it that concerned all of us. So we got a little 4x6 just to keep this from like completely floating overnight, and then through another 4x4 over here because there's a crack right above it. So we just, you know, we don't want to leave this overnight and something should happen. So that's just to keep a little bit of pressure up on it. That way, hopefully, again, nothing bad happens. Alrighty, so I'm gonna apologize for this video being super cut up, but yesterday we finished getting the drywall hung. Today it's gonna get taped and mudded, but we just got our lumber delivery, and we're trying to come up with a way to, I guess, be lazy and not have to load it all in by hand. So we have a Mini X on site. They banded it and strapped it all like kind of weird. So it's not gonna be super easy, but I'm gonna see if we can pick up the bundles and set it onto a furniture dolly and be able to just roll the lumber in instead of us having to bring it in, you know, 2 or 3 2x4s at a time. So here is our lumber delivery. And then the guy that delivered it didn't put any stickers underneath it or any wood underneath it to where we could like sling this whole thing. Not that I think my excavator can pick the whole thing up, but kind of a rookie move there on the driver to not put anything underneath it. Now it would be nice if, you know, this was a bundle. It does have 1 strap around it, but if they 3 strapped this bundle, but everything's kind of interlocked here. This strap goes around everything. This strap goes around the next bunch of everything. This strap goes around the next bunch of everything. Not ideal. We're gonna use this as my sling. I have no idea how strong this stuff is. Probably not strong enough, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, you got watermelon? Sweet. So I'm gonna try to just pick up each stack and set them on that little furniture dolly. Little unbalanced. Yeah. Oh, they're shorter? Yeah. Next one should still be easy. It's only these 2x6s to there.
That looks like it's all fucking connected, huh?
No, well, so they literally layered everything. So this one got its own, then this one got its own, then this one got its own, then this got all of it, then the next one up had all of it, then the next one up had all of it. So I'm gonna cut this free. Yep. We might need something wider on there. I've seen worse. We're up. To restack it anyway inside. Wonder if I can pick this whole thing up. What do you think? We taking bets right now?
I think it's gonna blow up.
Do you think it's gonna be able to do it? It's a lot of weight. If it was a straight pick and I was at a better angle, but I got to get it over to here, like that's a lot of weight. I don't know if that strap's gonna handle it. I guess no to the strap. We'll finish this stack and then we'll take them in, huh? Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Fucking gentleman right there. Alrighty guys, so we have got all of the lumber brought inside now, all these 1,000,000 2x4s. Thankfully, we were able to pick up the whole stack of plywood, and then we were able to throw this stack of 2x on top of it. So all of it is inside. Now we're getting this area prepped because before we start to frame too much in here, we have to tape and mud all of the joints on that drywall. Again, this is not gonna be the finished surface. This is just for fireproofing. It's a 2-hour firewall. So we don't, I mean, we care a little bit what it looks like, but being that we are not professionals, you know, that's good enough to stop a fire. I can only imagine the drywallers that were watching this video probably cringing watching us put it up, but hey, you know, we got her done. It's all that matters. Now, next up, before we start framing, we obviously need to know what we're framing and where. So we are starting to chalk all the lines on the ground. And you know, when you work with somebody like Dave, they're not only pulling measurements on the ground, but they're actively inputting them into their computer like such.
Trying to sync it up, dude. You got to keep it synced, man.
So obviously by drywalling that wall, we have now changed the dimensions of this area. So Dave is recreating this into the computer.
And then you can see all our stud layout and everything all in here. And we just snapped these 2 lines right here. So now I know get rid of some stuff here.
And then in the meantime, we have Paparano showing up with all of the blocks to start patching the wall back together. See you, dog, you're Mason today?
Yes, sir.
So now again, one of the benefits of Dave having everything in the computer is he can just give me a list real quick of where all of my anchors are gonna go here. That way they do not interfere with our studs of this wall, because that's no fun finding out later. So really easy when you've got everything in the computer. Yes, you can pull this layout by hand, but why when you got a computer, right, Davo?
I mean, you need the 2. The best is to have the 2 real world and the computer synced up. Like, that's crazy, dude. That was some
game changing
24 shit right there.
39 3/4. $39 3/4. 1 3/4 is our center. Got our bolts here. These are Titan bolts, so instead of using wedge anchors or anything like that, Titan bolts are kind of the new way. And then we're gonna use a big washer, and then we gotta use a smaller washer, because obviously that's no bueno. So we're gonna double up on our washers here. And then we're trying with a 3/8 hole. It might be a little tight for the 3/8 bolt. So we do have a bit that is a 1/16 larger, which we might have to switch to if this fights us driving it in, which we shall see in a second. We'll go Milwaukee versus Hercules right now.
All right.
Love a good competition. Grab a couple.
What's the battery levels though?
Both were at 1.
Both are at 1?
Both are at 1.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
No.
Sync it, Jesus Christ.
So the battery stopped, not my fault. Should I put on something a little stronger? Here, let me finish that off with the Hercules. Wait, no, they are. There we go. There we go. And look at that, that's with 1 bar as well. 1 bar as well. All right, let's see. This is already its 3rd one.
Like nothing, dude. Like butter.
That's it, dude. Everybody thinks I'm bullshitting, man. Fucking Harbor Freight's got this shit. Fucking square as hell. Square as hell. There we go. What the hell? Alrighty guys, let's see how we did. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty guys, so we got that plate in, looking good. We're now cutting out for these pipes. We'll get our last hole here with the hole hog, wherever my mark just went. There we go. Right here. Oh no, battery, no, battery is not happy with us. Interesting, interesting. There we go. Open this up. There we go. And now I know everybody's gonna say, why am I using so many Milwaukee tools? Well, because most of these are Dave's, and the fact that he brings a whole set of tools means I don't have to bring a whole set of tools. So you will slowly see my Hercules tools starting to show up on the job site as we start to get busier and we can't share tools anymore because we are using them. But for now, I'm using whatever I feel like throwing in the Bronco, and the rest I'm just grabbing Dave's tools out of his van. See how we did. A little stuck on this plastic. There we go. There we go. That's better. Alrighty, y'all. Well, we have got all of the bottom plates in. The bathrooms are laid out. We just need to get the actual dividers because these aren't going to be bathroom stalls like the typical little hanging dividers you see. These are actually going to be individual rooms with doors, which is really nice. You know, that's a better way to poop versus, you know, looking at the man's feet next to you or whatever. John went ahead and got the wall mudded and fire taped. And then over here, Papa Rhino and Abel were working, and they actually got the old stuff skim coated and basically straightened out. So that is all a clean slate now for them to come in the morning and start to build this new block wall. But with that, we're gonna wrap up this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that you do not miss out on any future content, especially if you guys enjoyed the construction stuff and watching this place turn into a falling down building into a, well, from a falling down building into a very cool restaurant. Don't forget to give this video a like, hit a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workfortapparel.com because if there's anything you want, it's like my work for shirt. I am. It's one of the ghosted in designs. If there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be able to work for it. You guys are the best. Dave, end the video. Damn. Damn.